Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Tim from the Camp Compound and today it is time for another daily technical analysis video. Alright. In front of me I have the Bitcoin US dollar 1 day chart, but that is not where we're going to start because I want to show you something here on the monthly chart. Here, monthly chart, Bitcoin logarithmic, so it makes sense. Otherwise it looks like this and we can't work with that. That is why we have a log scale. And I want to show you something interesting. Because I want to tell you when would be the first possible time that the bull market could, or at least the bear market could kind of be over. I wouldn't say that the bull market would start. We would just start to, recuperate our losses a little bit. Here we have a stochastic RSI, and what I want to show you is that we generally need this to break. I don't think I'm in Coinbase, am I? Yeah, this is the wrong chart. Hold on, let me grab Bitstamp. There we go. Here we see that we generally need this line at the 20 to break upwards for the next bull run to start, or at least for the next leg up. We see that here in 2015, here at October approximately, we broke through and then we started to move up again. Here we see in 2019 as well, we broke up again here in May approximately, and then, well, we had a bit of a move back, but generally speaking the move up started again, and that is also what we need here in this run. So what does that mean for our forecasts? Well, that means that we have at the very least another 4 months to go before we can break this 20 line. So that would mean that for at least another 4 months we have some time to stack some cheap sats, as they say, to build out our portfolio. Of course, it could take longer, and we still have a very strange macroeconomic mess to deal with. Like the credit markets could blow up in the US, and that would probably bring us down to 12K if we're lucky, maybe lower. The important thing is that Bitcoin would probably survive, and that is really, really a majestic feat if it can do that. Regardless, if everything stays sort of smooth, 4 months is the minimum, and then we would have to see a bit of movement. Might be a bit longer. As you see here, took a while as well. Here in 2018 it was not quite as long, but well, actually we see here from the 1st of May 18 to, well, it's about a year actually. And here it was, let's say, March 14 to September 15, year and a half. And here we've got December 21, so we're almost a year in. 4 months would bring us at about February, so that would actually nicely put us in between the both of them. So 4 months. Marketing your agendas. I'm not saying that is when the bull market will start. I'm just saying that's an important marker for when we might start seeing some movement. February 2023, if nothing else scary happens. Knock on wood. Let's try not to jinx it, but that is what I wanted to show you. Of course, this confluences with many more charts, but I don't have time to show you all of that in this video right now. So back into the charts we go. This is not the chart that I wanted to show you. Let's go back to, let's go back to this one. There we go. Back on the daily chart where we do most of our work. Alright. If we zoom in, we see Bitcoin broke its uptrend very clearly. We have a fairly decent confirmation for now. We see that the volume is rising, which means that we probably will see further downtrend, especially if we can close below 19,000. Then I would expect 18,500 to be hit again as well. And we might see reversal there. It is kind of scary because the market is in a bit of a hissy fit, because coming Thursday we have the CPI print So the inflation print of the US, the consensus is 8.1%, the forecast is 8.2%, so that would be approximately a flat line from last month, which is not great because the Federal Reserve has been doing all kinds of stuff to try and get inflation down, and if it then flatlines, it's iffy. It's not really what we want to see. If it is higher than that, then obviously we will drop. If it is lower than that, then we might see a bounce, so keep that in mind. Thursday, big day, big potential for great volatility. Be aware with your current positions. All right. Let's have a quick look at the 4 hour. Yeah, there was a good bounce here, a couple good bounces, so there is definitely defense running here, but we have an hour left for it to break under. If that happens, we will probably move back down to 18,500. I might actually put down a little long there. Maybe I will. What else do we have? ETH USD. Let's have a look. ETH is actually breaking down pretty well. It broke the bear flag that we had with the target of 8,000, not 8,500, that would be great, but 850. In order to really get there, we would also need to break 1,250, which has proven to be difficult over the past months, weeks, months, long time. And yeah, that would need to break first before we have like proper confirmation. We do see here that it tried to retake it, got rejected, and is now well on the way to 1,250. All right. Let's have a quick look at what Matic is doing, because it's been moving kind of slow. It's breaking down fairly well too. Nothing too exciting to report. It did break its EMAs, which is definitely a shame. Failed to recap them, so that is probably going to move back down towards 87 cents. What do we have for DYDX? It's actually going very well. Did some good news happen? I guess. There is still a lot of volume coming in. We might see some ending volume here this last hour where it peaks up, high volume, and then needs to fizzle out a little bit. It would be great if it could still close above this level here, the 40 cents, and then keep holding that. So we might move back up further. That would be great. Solana, what are you doing at the moment? FTX is fine. It seems to be breaking down farther, which is not great, but to be expected. It's basically following Ethereum in that regard. Really, it is kind of a boring market. There's not that much personality happening in the different coins. Everything's either following Bitcoin or Ethereum, with the occasional pop up like in DYDX. There's a couple others as well. Let's have a look at AVAX. We see that we are still holding on to that $16 like we talked about. Could run all the way down to 1580, and if that breaks properly, then we will probably see the 1460 again. That is basically it for the market today. Hopefully that has been useful. Hopefully you've learned something. Hopefully you have kind of an idea of what to expect for the coming months as well. Kind of a base case, of course, you know, do a little bit of research outside of that, get some other ideas, because there's different theories running around, but this is kind of my base case, unless something blows up or something really good happens. All right, thank you so much. If you this is on YouTube, on the open one. So if you are interested in what we do, have a look at the bio description, the description down below. I'm still new to this. We have the link tree there. You can look in the Discord, you can look at our Instagram and all the other places where we do all kinds of wonderful stuff. All right, thank you very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.